Hello, Yes Communities residents. My name is Paul McCraw, Maintenance Supervisor here in Texas Mesquite. Last, I'm going to show you how to check your house for minor water leaks in your kitchen and bathrooms and your washer area. Let's start with the kitchen sink and check your faucet. Make sure that the gasket is good. There's no water anywhere around the gasket. Everything works like it should. Nothing is leaking. Then, when you're checking under the sinks, I like to use a flashlight to help you to see. Check all your fittings. Make sure they're all tight. You can turn these with your hand. Make sure that you don't over tighten them, just a good snug. And there's no water coming from any of the joints. Check your baskets at the bottom of the sink. Make sure that those hand joints are tight. There's no water. Everything's dry. And then once you've checked this, you can do the same procedure throughout your house in the restroom as well. And once again, in the restrooms, just be sure and check everything underneath it, the cabinet, and make sure that it all looks good and dry. And a few things to check in your restroom for your plumbing as well would be your shower head and your tubs. Make sure the shower head is tight, nothing's leaking around the shower head. The wall around the shower head is dry, so there's no signs of anything leaking behind the wall. Check your faucet. The gasket around the faucet all looks good. You can turn the hot and cold on. Everything's working properly. And check your seal from your tub to the backing. If there's any seals, to make sure that's all sealed good and nothing's leaking behind the wall. And now we'll go on to the toilet. Check your supply line coming from the floor to the bottom of the tank. At the bottom of the tank, there is a hand backing nut. Make sure that backing nut is tight. Just be sure don't over tighten it. Make sure that it's dry, nothing's leaking. The toilet is sealed around the floor. The floor around the toilet itself is dry and no signs of anything leaking, no soft spots. And then you can take the lid off your tank, look in the tank, make sure that it's holding water properly. Everything looks tight and like it's supposed to. And then the last thing you can always do is do a flush test. Just flush your toilet, make sure the toilet's flushing properly, and make sure that the flapper reseals like it's supposed to, and the tank refills and shuts off like it's supposed to. If you need smoke detector batteries or AC filters, please feel free to contact your community office and they can have some dropped off for you on your porch to be in compliance with social distancing. Also, keep in mind that we can put in a work order if you don't have a stepladder or you can't reach your smoke detector batteries, or if you have any plumbing issues that need to be resolved. Thank you and have a very good day.